Now you are able to see my screen, ma? Good afternoon, everybody. Is visible? Please type yes or no. Okay. Shall we start the class? Only 180 members are logging. Total 300 students. We will wait 2 more minutes. 120 members only. So now we will start the class. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I am going to discuss pointers. So what is a pointer? Point is a derived data type in C. It is built from some of the fundamental data types that are available in C language. Okay. What is a pointer? Pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Means which contains a memory address as their value. Okay. So the memory addresses are the locations in the computer memory where the program instructions and data are stored. Okay, these pointers are used to access and manipulate the data stored in the memory. So pointers are nothing but these are the derived data types that are available in C. So point is nothing but it's a variable like a normal variable, but it can store the address instead of a value. The point is a variable that holds the address of memory of another variable. Okay, wait, link is not available. Wait, I will call some other person. Shall we start the class? So what is a pointer, ma? Pointer is nothing but it is one of the derived data type that is used to store the address of another variable. Okay. So address is nothing but, so the memory address is nothing but the location in a computer memory, okay, where the data and program instructions are stored. Okay, point is nothing but it's a variable like normal variable, but the normal variable can store the value, but here pointer variable can store the address of another variable. Okay, it is clear definition. Then what is the syntax here? Syntax is given. First we should have to specify the data type followed by the some symbol asterisk, then you should have to specify the variable name. This is the syntax of a variable, data type followed by variable name. It is similar to declaration of normal variable. So here for example, see, I declared the three variables. First one is the int star x, int asterisk x. Here I declared one pointer variable x of integer type. X is a pointer variable of integer type. Again I declared one more variable float pointer variable. Y is a pointer variable of float type. Similarly, Z is a pointer variable of character type. Okay. So already I said pointer is nothing but it's a variable which stores the address of another variable. Here I declared the pointer variable. Here I declared the pointer variables x, y, z. Okay. Now I am going to initialize the pointer variable. How to initialize? Generally the pointer can have the address of another variable. So here I declared one variable x initialized with 10 value. Then I am going to declare and initialize at a time the pointer. Here star ptr is a pointer declared and at the same time initialized with the address of x. Pointer ptr is a pointer variable which have the address of x integer type. Okay, here see the diagram. So whenever you declare the variables automatically that are stored and it contains some address. So here the address of x is so and so, that is represented hexadecimal, and here pointer is a variable. It stores the address of x. Whatever you represented within this box hexadecimal value, that is the address of variable x. So pointer stores the address of variable x. Okay, it is clear, ma? Here we assign the address of x. Here ampersand is nothing but that represents the address of variable. So we assigned the address of x to the pointer variable. So in the first case I declared one pointer variable, okay, x, y, z of different data types. I declared the pointers. Now in the second case here I initialized pointer with the address of another variable. Here x is a variable which has some address. Here I represented address of x is nothing but some hexadecimal value. So assign means the pointer here contains the address of x, that is hexadecimal value. Okay, it is clear? Ampersand is always returns the address of an operator. Here the symbol asterisk star multiplication symbol. Asterisk is nothing but it is a dereferencing operator that returns the value at address. Here star s means that returns the value at address. What is the value at this address? What is the value? Is there in this address location? What is the value, ma? 10. Very good. So asterisk always returns the value at address. Ampersand is to retrieve the memory address of operands. Okay. Same here. I written one more example. Same example. Okay. So here I written printf statement. Declared one variable x, normal variable, and initialized with the value 10, and I declared one pointer variable of integer type, and that pointer variable is initialized with the address of another variable, that is x. So x address is assigned to the pointer. So here I have written one statement, cout ptr. I am printing the ptr. What is the output, ma? Ptr. That returns the value or address. What is the value of ptr? Address. Okay, very good. So next I written one more statement, star ptr. Star ptr is nothing but, already I said Are you able to see my screen, ma? Can anyone respond? Okay. So we can also perform the arithmetic operations on pointers. But here we need to consider the data type of the pointer. Suppose here the current address of x is 1000 I given, then after performing post increment of this pointer, then the address will become 102, not 101. Generally students thought that so x plus plus means the post increment operator, it will add 1 to the variable, but here on pointers we need to see the data type of that particular pointer. So here the data type of pointer is integer, so we have to add the 2 bytes. Okay, suppose it is a character type, suppose char star x, then the address will become after x plus plus operation 1001. Okay, so we can also perform addition or subtraction from one pointer to another pointer variable. Okay, but it is not possible to cannot multiply a pointer by a constant value. Okay, these are the some rules related to pointers. Okay, so pointer is nothing but is the derived data type that is available in C, that is derived from fundamental data types that are available in C language. Okay, pointers are nothing but variables that stores the address of another variable. So here I declared pointers of 3 different data types. So pointer is x is integer data type, and y is a pointer variable of float type, that is a pointer variable of character type. So here we will use the dereferencing operator, that is nothing but asterisk, that returns the value at address. So here I declared and initialized with the address of x. Now it is clear. It is clear or not? Okay. Next we will move on to the arrays. What is an array, ma? What is an array? It is one of the fundamental data type, derived data type. Okay. Generally we will use the variables to store a single value. We cannot use a normal variable to store a large volume of data. Okay, it is right. Suppose I want to print 60 students marks. For that purpose, what should I do? Normally I should have to declare the 60 variables, but that is very difficult to handle. Okay, so in such type of applications we need to use the arrays. Okay, for reading and processing purpose, we need to handle a large amount of data by using arrays. Array is nothing but a collection of variables that can hold same type of data. Okay. So here the array index is nothing but it is always starts from 0 and the highest address correspond to the last element. Okay. The array elements are stored contiguous memory locations always. See here I declared one array. int num of 6. So here num is a name of the variable. It is clear, ma? Array is a collection of similar data items. Okay. Here I declared one array with element 6. Now okay. My voice is clear. Okay, very good. So here int is nothing but type of the array, num is nothing but name of the array, and 6 is the size of the array. So here and the array elements, 6 elements will be stored in a contiguous memory locations. If you know the base address, then we can access all the elements. This is the array. So why we need arrays? We need arrays to handle large amount of data. Suppose for example, if you take any real-time application, for example, if you take employees in an organization or students of a class, In a class 60 students are there. So to know the details for organizing employee details, we need to use arrays. Suppose in your class 60 members are there. See, if I want to know the marks in C++ subject, for that purpose we need to declare one variable marks with the size of 60. Marks of 0 means that will use the marks of first student. Marks of 1 means second student. Like this I can retrieve the C++ marks of your class. So for handling large amount of data, we need to use arrays. That is the necessity of arrays. So there are different types of arrays are there, one dimensional and two dimensional, three dimensional. Okay, one dimensional is nothing but one dimensional array is array, but here the subscript will be or index will be one only. So this is the syntax for declaring the one dimensional arrays. A data type followed by array name, then size of the array. For example, here data type is integer, array name is num, and the size of the array I given 10. I want to read the 10 natural numbers. Okay. For example, let us consider int num of 10. Data type is integer, array name is num, and array size is 10. So now we will see the memory representation of this one, this array. 10 elements are there, how they are stored in the memory. Suppose the base address of the first element will be, the base address of the array will be 2000. Let us consider the base address of the array will be 2000. So already I said the array index will always start from 0. Num of 0 means that will give the first element of the array. So here I given the values, 10 values is there. These are the array values 10. So num of 0 means the first element, its value is 10. Num of 1 means second element, third element, like this. I represented 10 values in an array, 0 to 9. Okay. Now see the memory representation of this array. So the base address of the array is nothing but 2000. What will be the next address of the next element? The second element address will be 2002. Why 2002? Can anyone tell? The base address of the array is 2000. Then the next element address will be 2002. Why? 2 bytes. Very good. 2 bytes means the array type is here integer type. That's why you have to add the 2 bytes. Very good. Size of the integer 2 bytes. Very good. Okay. Like that, for each element you should have to add 2 bytes. Why? Because here the int I declared the array type is integer. So that's why we should have to add 2 bytes to get the next element, to access the next element. Suppose if I declared character type of array, then suppose the base address, let us assume that here I declared char num of 10. Then what is the next address? In case of character array, the base address is 2000 as it is, then the next element address will be, in case of character data type, character array, 2001. Very good. Okay, 1 byte we should have to add to get the next element, like this 2001, 2002, 2003 and so on, 2008. Okay. So here how to calculate it? The total memory occupied by this array will be how much? 20 bytes, 10 elements, and each element here 2 bytes. It is an integer type, that's why each element multiplied by 2 bytes. Each element occupies the 2 bytes of memory. Then total 20 bytes of memory occupied by the array here, num of 10. In case of character type, the total memory will be 10 only. 10 into 1 byte. Each element occupies the 1 byte of memory. So total 10 bytes of memory occupied by the character type of array. Char num 10 in case of character array. Okay. So now we will see the one example program in C++ using single dimensional array. Single dimension is nothing but single index. One index will be specified here. Here int array 5. The size of the array is 5. Array name is array as it is given. So the array type is integer. So here I initialize the values directly. Array of 0 means the first element of the array is 10. The first element value is 10. Second element value is 20. Third element 30. Fourth element 40, fifth element will be 20. So I initialize directly, then I am going to print the values. So here I declared one variable int n equal to 0 its value, then I repeated loop array of 0 equal to array of n value. A of 0 means what is the value? 10. Next increment n value 1 less than 5, condition is true. Then a of 1, a of 1 means second element, that is 20. So like this I printed array elements in C++. It is clear? You have any doubt? Arrays in C and C++ both are same, syntax, declaration, initialization, everything is same. Already I said what is endl? Endl is line feed operator. It is similar to /n operator in C language. Whenever you write this statement, the controller will wait in the next line, end line. So array contents, then the control will be wait for the next line, line feed operator endl. Any doubt? Can I go to next slide? Okay, very good. Thank you. Next, so this is a simple example. Next, we are moving to second dimensional, two-dimensional arrays. Two-dimensional is also array, but here we need to specify the two indices, two subscripts, one for rows and second one columns. So what is this here? First dimension is nothing but that represents the number of rows. Second is the number of columns. How many elements are there total? 12 elements are there. So declaration is same. First you should have to specify the data type followed by name, array name, then followed by the subscripts. Here I written two subscripts for rows and columns. Okay. So always index starts from 0. Here 4 is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 will be the last element of the array. Okay. 3 means 0th column, first column, second column. How many elements are there? Total, how many elements are there in this two-dimensional array? 4 into 3. Total 12 elements are there. This is the representation. For example, you see here. Now we will see the memory representation of two-dimensional arrays. See here, I declared one character array, that is two-dimensional array with 2 rows and 3 columns. Now we will see the array representation. A of 0, 0. A of 0, 0 is nothing but 0th row and 0th row and 0th column. That is the first element of the array. What is the second element? 0th row first column. 0th row second column. That is the third element. Are you understanding? 0, 0 means that is the first element of the array. 0th row first column, second element. Third column will be third element will be 0th row and second column. Okay. So see here. A00 means that returns the first element of the array, second element, 0th row first column, 0th row second column, third element, then first row and 0th column. You have any doubts here in this memory representation of two-dimensional array? No, very good. 12 elements, okay. Next, how to declare multi-dimensional arrays. Generally, we will not use this multi-dimensional arrays because very complexity involved in case of memory requirement, etc. Okay. So here the multi-dimensional arrays are represented same like single and double dimensional arrays, but here the subscript will be up to n. We can return any number of subscripts here. Okay, that is the syntax. So how to initialize the array elements, how to declare and how to initialize at the same time. How to initialize the array elements. Here I am declaring one array and initialize at the same time. At the time of declaration, I given values, array elements. So int days month, days of a month, that is the name of the array. its size is 12, array size is 12. So this array is a integer type of data. It contains only integer type of data. The array contains integer type of data. Okay. So here the size of the array is given 12. Here I initialized 12 elements. The array is initialized here. I given different integer type of data. We can declare an array and initialize at the same time. Similarly, in the next case, I declared one character array. Here array name is string. I given the size of the array is 6. The elements in the array are character type. The elements, 6 elements, the size of the array is 6. Here the 6 elements are character type. See here, ARGY something I written. These all characters are character type. These all elements are character type. This is a character array. Array name is string. Okay. So we can also initialize like this. Suppose row wise we can also initialize the array. There are 4 rows and 2 columns are there. Array name is cube and it is integer type. So I initialized 1, 3 means what is the row and what is the column? First row and which column? 0th row and 0th column. Okay. Second one, second row, column. Can we write in a single sentence also like this? Can we write single sentences like this? 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, 37, 5, 78. No confusion in that. Why? Because already we written 4 rows and 2 columns. Okay. That is the array initialization and declaration at the same time. Next one is the pointers and arrays. How the pointers are used to access the array elements. Okay. So now we can use the pointers to access the array elements. How the pointer can be used. So generally pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Now here we are assigning the address of an array. For accessing array elements we are assigning the address of array. See here I declared one variable, normal variable, that is array, which stores the 5 elements. Here x is nothing but variable, normal variable array. X is a array which size is 5. Now I am assigning x address to pointer. Here star ptr is a pointer. I initialized with x. Here x is nothing but I am assigning the base address of this array. Base address of this array to pointer. Suppose let us assume that 2000. The address of this x array is 2000. So I assigned 2000 address to the pointer. So now this statement can be written as this also. Generally x represents the base address, or we can also write ampersand x of 0. Normal x here nothing but that represents the base address, means 2000. Just assume that. Suppose you can also write like this, ampersand x of 0. This is also correct statement. We are assigning base address of x. Then after that, for access next element, what we should have to do? Increment the pointer. ptr plus plus. So ptr plus plus means the next element 2002. So we can access the second element of the x. Again pointer plus plus. We can access the third element of the pointer. So we can also use the pointers to access the array elements by assigning the base address of the variable to the pointer. It is clear? Clear or not? Okay, very good. It is clear. Next, we move on to the strings. What is a string, ma? What is a string? String is nothing but it's a collection of characters. Okay. So how do you know the string is ended? How to determine whether the string is ended or not while executing your program? So every string is terminated by a a special character that is called as a null character. String is nothing but a collection of characters. The character may be a number, symbol, it may be a small letter or capital letter. The string contain any type of data, okay? Collection of characters. What is a character? It occupies a single byte, 1 byte of memory. The element of a string can occupy the 1 byte of memory. So every string is terminated by a null character. Okay, its ASCII value is 0. The null character ASCII value is 0. String is nothing but collection of characters. String may contain small letters, capital letters, numbers and symbols. Okay, each element in a string occupies 1 byte of memory. So here I declared one string character array. Character array here. Country is name of the array. It contains 6 elements. But here I represented size is 5 only. Sorry, size of the array is 6. But here I given string with the characters of 5. Why we need to use the one more extra byte for storing the null character? Are you understanding? Here my string size is 5, but here I given size is 6. The one more extra memory location for storing the null character that is used to represent the end of the character, end of the string. Okay. So various different string functions are available for us for knowing the length of the string, for copying one string to another string, for string comparison, concatenation, for converting lowest string to upper string, upper to lowest string. So see, these are the string library functions that are available. strlen is nothing but that gives the length of the string. strcpy means that is used to copy from source to destination. Okay, string compare. strcmp is nothing but string comparison, that is used to compare the two strings. If the two strings are identical, then it returns 0. One more, next. There are two functions are there here for string comparison. One is stricmp. What is stricmp here? This is also a string function, but which is used to compare two strings without any discrimination between upper and lowercase letters. Without discrimination means, in this case, the lower letter and capital letter and small letter will be same. Without any discrimination. It is a case sensitive. Sorry, non-case sensitive. strcmp is a case sensitive, but stricmp is also used to compare two strings. But in case of stricmp, the small letter and capital letter should be same. But in case of strcmp, it is a case sensitive. Means there is a difference between small letter and capital letter. Suppose if I give string 1 is hello and in small letters. Suppose in string 2 I given capital letters hello, capital HELLO. First string is in small letters, second string in capital letters. There is a difference in strcmp. We will get different results. But in case of stricmp, in this case we will get return 0. This function assumes that these two strings are equal, identical. It is a case sensitive, non-sensitive. It is a case sensitive function. So str lower, LWR, it converts the uppercase into lowercase. So these are the different types of string handling functions. Okay, now we will see one more example in strings. Here I written one example program in C++ to get length of the string and to get a reverse of a string. So here I declared one character array of size 10. I entered name so and so. So here I am getting the length of the string. I entered one string, that is ABC. What is the length of the string here? So here I use the function strlen to get the length of the string. It returns the length is 3. Next I use one more function string reverse. It will return the reverse of the given string. The given string is here ABC. So by applying this function strrev, I get reverse of the given string CBA. Okay, it is clear? It is clear, all of you? Next we are move on to the structures. What is the structure, ma? What is the structure? So structure is nothing but it is also collection of data, but here the data will be heterogeneous. Means the structure is to represent the different types of data. Okay. Structure is nothing but it's a collection of heterogeneous data that is used to represent different types of data. So we can declare a structure by the struct keyword. There are different steps are there to create a structure. So we should have to use the struct keyword followed by the members of structure, and we need to declare one structure object to access the members of a structure. Okay, these are the steps we will follow to declare a structure. Okay, so here for example I am going to declare a structure for a student. So student have different types of data. It's name, address, date of birth, discipline and CGPA. So name is nothing but name and address will be a character type of data. Here date of birth is nothing but it is integer type of data, or it may be character based on its requirement. Then CGPA, it is an again floating point of data. Discipline is nothing but here CSC. So there are here we have three different types of data. One is integer, character and float type of data. Now I am going to define a structure for a student using this type of data. Okay, here see here I written struct. This is general syntax. Struct, that is a keyword, then followed by a structure name that is user defined. Here I written student. You can write your something your that name. The structure name should be defined by the user. Here I written student only. Struct is a keyword, then student is a structure name. Then within a structure I am going to declare different types of data. Here name is nothing but just string, but here I written character array. Okay, next address. The address may also contain the characters. Discipline, it may be CSC or ECEIT. It is also a character type of data. Next GPA is a floating point data. It may be 8.7, 9.8 like that. Okay, so the generally we can write in different data types also here. Integer, roll number, you can also add roll number also, int roll number. So I declared a structure student with two different types of data. One is character type, second is a floating point type. Okay, so here see here struct is a keyword, then student is the name of the structure. Then the variables that are declared within a structure are known as members of structure or structure elements. Okay, the variables that are declared within a structure, here name, address, discipline and GPA, these four components or elements are known as members of a structure. Okay, next, how to access the members of a structure? We need one object or we need one structure variable to access the elements of this structure. We can also declare like this. Here we can declare the structure variable in two ways. One is at the time of structure declaration we should specify the structure variable. The structure variable is used to access the members of a structure. Here for student type structure I declared two variables, student1 and student2, at the time of structure declaration. Okay, let us consider this one. Here I declared one structure, but here the structure variable is declared outside of the structure definition. Structure student type, that is a structure name followed by student 1, student 2. Here I declare two structure variables within a main to access the members of structure name, student, age. There are two ways are there to access the members of a structure. One is we can declare structure variable or object outside of the structure, or we can declare the structure variables at the time of structure declaration. At the time of structure declaration or structure specification, we can specify the structure variables. By using these two variables, we can access the elements of the structure. Name, city, age, like that. Okay, understood? How to access the structure members? Already I said, if you want to access the members of a structure, we need one structure variable. Suppose here the structure variable, the structure object is a variable. Here I declared for student type two variables, two objects, student 1 and student 2. Suppose it is a variable, then we need dot operator, member access operator dot to access the elements of structure. Suppose it is a pointer. Suppose if I write struct type star student 1, then at that time we need arrow operator. If it is a pointer, if structure variable is a pointer, then we should have to use the arrow operator for accessing members of a structure. It is a variable, then we can use the member access operator, that is nothing but dot operator. Suppose for example, see here I declared structure object is variable, normal variable. So I can access age of a student by using this dot operator, member access operator. Student 1 dot age equal to 50. Okay, clear? It is clear, ma? Please respond in chat box. It is clear or not? Okay, very good. Only one member always giving yes, ma'am, clear, ma'am. Remaining all are. What you are doing, ma'am? Hussein. Next. Shall I go to next slide? Can you explain again, ma'am? Wait. Can you explain again, ma'am? Which topic I can explain? Pointers or arrays, or which topic you want? Current slide. Okay, I will explain. No problem. So here structure name is student type. That is structure name is given by the user. You can write anything here. Here structure name is student type. So in structure, already I said structure is a collection of different types of data. Within this structure, I declared 5-6 variables here. One integer type of data, that is age, and string type of data is also I declared, that is name, street, city, state. These all are character type of data. Okay, and roll number, that is a double type I given. So grade, so I written grade also double type. So structure is nothing but collection of different types of data. Suppose if you want to access these variables, these elements, we need one variable. So here I can declare two ways to declare a structure variable. This is the one process. Here within a main I declare the structure variable student 1 and student 2. Second way is at the time of structure declaration, we can also declare the structure variables student 1, student 2 to access the members of a structure. These are the components of a structure. Simply I return student 1 comma student 2 followed by colon. At the time of structure specification, we can declare the structure variables. This is the one way. Second way is just simply declare the structure and with semicolon, then within a main declare the structure variables. It is clear? In two ways we can declare a structure variables, that is used to access the members. Suppose now I am going to access the age of a student by using this variable, structure variable or structure object. student1 dot age that equal 50. So here we can access in two ways. Suppose student1 is variable, it's a normal variable, it is not a pointer, it is a normal variable, so we can use the member access operator, that is dot. Student1 dot age equal 50. Suppose it is a pointer, suppose let us assume that it is a pointer, then we should use the arrow operator. Student1 arrow of age equal 50. Structure variable is a simple variable, then we use the dot operator to access the members of a structure. Here age is a member of a structure. I initialize it to 50. Okay, clear? We will see one more example. See here, I written one example program. I am going to display the person, name, age and salary. So for that purpose, I declared one structure. Structure name is person. Okay. So name is nothing but obviously character array I taken. Age, it is integer type of data. Salary is nothing but a floating point of data. So within a structure, I defined three data types. Three different types of data I defined within a structure. So for this structure, I am going to declare one variable. Person P. What is a person here? Structure name. And P1 is the object or it is a structure variable. P1 is a structure variable. Which structure adi? A structure ammadi? Which type of structure? Person. Here the structure is person. Person P. I declared one variable of a structure person. So now by using this P1, I can access the name, age and salary. So I am going to enter the name of a person. So here P1 dot name 50. Sorry, P1 dot name. So here name is a member of structure. I am accessing using dot operator. Why it is dot operator? Why it is not arrow? P1 is simple variable. Its type is structure type. I created one variable of type structure. P1 is a variable of type structure. So it's a normal variable, that's why I used a dot operator to access the name, age, salary. Then I entered name, then age. So scene is nothing but it is similar to the scanf statement in C language. Cout is nothing but printf statement to display the output like printf in C language. Okay. Here I displayed the output. Clear ma? Any dots in this program? So we can also initialize the structure members. Here in this program, I did not initialize the name, age, salary. Directly I can read from the keyboard. Enter name, enter age and enter salary. We can also initialize at the time of structure object declaration. We can initialize the members of a structure at the time of structure variable declaration. Are you following or not? There are two ways to initialize a variable, normal variable. We can directly initialize at the time of declaration, that is the one way. Second way, we can read from the keyboard. So this program is second type. We can read from the keyboard name, age and salary. Now next we are going to initialize the structure members. Suppose here in this example I am going to initialize this structure members at the time of structure variable declaration. So in the previous program I written person P1. I declared one structure variable. But here at the time of structure variable declaration I am initializing members of structure. Okay, understood? Here I declared structure, struct student, name, address, discipline and float, GPS float. Okay, structure declaration is clear. Next, for accessing these four members, I declared one variable s. S is the structure variable or structure object. We can access these members. So I initialize structure members also. Name, address, discipline, something I written. CGPA is 3.4. We can initialize the structure members in two ways. One is from the keyboard we can directly enter details, or we can initialize at the time of compile time or at the time of declaration of variable s equal to, we can give directly values of structure. If suppose here there are 4 variables are there, if you miss any one value, then definitely you will get an error. So I have printed s dot name. Why I am using dot here? So s is a variable, normal variable of type structure. Suppose so we can also use the pointers in structures. Suppose here see, same example, student structure is declared with the roll number, name. Here I declared one structure with two data types, two variables only, roll number and one is the name. Okay, and within a main I declared one variable student s1. S1 is the variable. Okay, so next what I have done here is I declared one more pointer variable for the structure. Here star st is a pointer. So what is the pointer actually? Which stores the address of another variable. So now I am going to assign the address of this structure variable. The s1 contains, what is the s1? S1 is a structure variable. So now I am assigning the address of s1 to student. What is stu here? It is a pointer. So I am assigning the address of s1 to this pointer. So now here it is a pointer variable. Okay, it is a pointer variable. Now if you want to access this roll number and name, we need a arrow operator. Stu arrow of roll number, stu arrow of name. It is clear, ma? Okay. Now we will start quiz. I am stopping the class. You can start the quiz.